Hello, welcome to a random Saturday stream down here in the Juggalo dungeon with me, Shovel of Precious Juggalos. I'm a ball of nervous energy because I've got some big things happening today, so let's distract myself by painting some stuff. How about that? Happy Saturday, everyone. Whoop whoop. First thing we gotta do, we gotta decide what flavor of Faygo we're going to drink today. And, actually, because it's Saturday and this is a unplanned stream, we're just going to go completely off course here, and we're going to not drink a Faygo at all. We're going to drink an ice-cold frosty cream soda. How about that? It's in the vein of extremely cheap sodas, though, so I don't feel like I'm betraying the cause by not drinking Faygo. I think I'm well within the acceptable confines of that Juggalo life by drinking I think it was 85-cent 1 liter soda. A pretty cheap soda, but it's good. You've never had Frosty? Pretty dang tasty. I recommend it. So here we go. First break of the day. While I'm doing that, let me take this allergy pill real quick because I'm a nerd. Alright. In keeping with this being completely unplanned, I don't know what I'm painting. I just need to do something to keep my mind occupied. So here we are. Let me grab something randomly off the shelf behind me, and that's what we're going to paint. Ready? I can't look, that ruins it. How about this one? Hopefully it's not a Christmas one. I have a lot of Christmas ones. It is not. It is the limited edition Precious Moment called Home is Where the Heart Is. Huh? Aw. This was $37.50 back in the day when some old lady bought it. Look at that. Oh, you can't because it's blurry. A ninja with a pencil. I think you've been here before, right? Yeah. Home is where the heart is. What's up, ninja? Oh, and...
Woo woo!
Whoop whoop to you. Ooh, cobwebs. Gross. Alright, let's look at this thing. Let's look at this thing, and let's paint this thing. What is... That's just a big ball of tape right there. Oh, boy. Oh boy. So it really is. A heart with a home in the middle. Home is where the heart is, or heart is where the home is, whatever it is. Homies have hearts, something like that. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna paint this, we're gonna Juggalo her face, and then, I don't know, maybe we'll do a little hatchet man in the middle of that little house, in the middle of that little heart. And maybe paint the ribbon black, just because. I don't know, making this up as we go. Let's see what happens. It's a unscheduled Saturday session. There are no rules. We're just gonna make it happen, Captain. Alright. Put the box to the side there. Okay, just taking a look, seeing if we need to clean this thing up at all. It looks pretty clean. This one is from the 1998 Spring Catalog exclusive. That's the year I graduated high school. I'm old. Alright, let's start painting the face. First and foremost, that's the thing we gotta do. It's true. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. So I think it is a good piece. Fits the whole Juggalo aesthetic. Let's see. Good paintbrush for painting her little bitty face. I need to get some new brushes real bad. These things are getting gnarly. So what are you sketching on? if you don't mind me asking. Or, I guess I should phrase that better. What are you sketching? Because the answer to what are you sketching on is probably paper. Try this. Let's try this. Let's brush a little wet, see if we can shape it a little bit. Man. Take another big gulp of cream soda. Oh, it's so good. All right. First brush stroke of the day. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Obviously, I know that some of us are having better Saturdays than others. Those would be the ones of us that are in Legend Valley that are having the time of their lives at the gathering that I'm very jealous of. Wish I could have been there. Just did not work out this year. I am live. Hey, Cupid. This is a unscheduled, unplanned Saturday stream. You never know what's going to happen. And there's red paint stuck in this brush, so it's making my white pink. That's no bueno. That is no bueno. How's your Saturday going, Cupid? You having a good one? Let me throw you a whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop!
Man, have you seen any of the like videos of the performances and stuff? My goodness, it looks like a good time. Yeah, it's hard to be at home. But stay tuned today, because I do have a special piece at the gathering, even though I'm not there. I sent a special piece with JR that's usually in my streams. He's at the gathering right now. And he has a special meeting with a special person today. And during that session, he's going to be handing that person the secret piece that I painted. And that's going to happen in just a couple hours. That's why I'm a ball of nervous energy today. And that's why I started the stream, because I need to distract myself. And video games and YouTube videos wasn't doing it good enough. So here we are. What better way to distract myself from the business of Precious Juggalos than by painting another Precious Juggalo? Actually, the piece that JR is handing off today, it's not a typical Precious Juggalo. It's very, very one of a kind. Looks like nothing else I've ever painted. Cupid wants you to hit that thumbs up, dagnabbit.
Very nice.
Cupid, just to be fair, one of those is me. I've got I watch myself on one of my screens here on my profile, so that's my fault. Actually, I don't know if I could let's see if that does anything. Let me see if I can thumbs up over here on my own thing. There. I just gave it a thumbs up. I don't know if it'll count it, though. Can also give myself this thumbs up. Let's see if it does anything. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll never understand it. What about up in the small camera? Nope. Doesn't care. What if it's facing the other way? Nope. What if it's the double thumbs up? It's like it's totally disabled now. So weird. That should be doing fireworks right now. Nope, not working. Whatever. Anyway, back to painting this little juggalette. Gosh, it still looks like it's painting more pink than it is white. Maybe I should drop that brush. Let's switch over. Nope, that's too fat. Kind of like me. I don't know where all my narrow chisel tips went. They all seem to be missing all of a sudden. It could be my own daughter. She paints things as well, and sometimes she helps herself to my supplies. Okay. Let's try that. I'll tell you, this little dangle heart thing is kind of driving me crazy at the moment. Even though it's not technically in the way, it just feels in the way. You know, another thing we could do today is I have 3 new pins I need to update the map with. I can either do that today or I can wait till Monday. I'll let you guys decide. And while you think about it, here's a quick look at the map. Every pin on there is a Precious Juggalo that has been sold and shipped out, and that's where they live now. And I have 3 new pins to add to the board. I know it's kind of hard to see. There's actually a lot more on there than it appears to be. But, you know, just one of them things. One of them things. Because this is a random Saturday stream, the format's a little bit looser. You know, sometimes I actually use my side monitor here that I watch myself on to watch other videos. Like a couple weekends ago, I was watching Peaky Blinders during a Saturday stream. Ain't no rules. I do what I want. Alright, take another drink of delicious cream soda. You know, Ninja, I didn't look. I wonder if there's a heart on both sides. Nope, it's blank on the backside. Man, I think it would be cool to get a Hatchet Man on there. It's real small. I think I can do it. I think I can make that work. And that would look pretty tight. You know, I actually kind of want to do it right now. I do. I want to do it right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to paint ourselves a Hatchet Man. Oh, let me check my messages. I just got a couple messages. Let's see what's up. Actually, a message from Maya. I guess she hasn't noticed I'm live yet. Let me send her a quick picture. Give me 1 second. Pardon the interruption. Solar panel. That's the word. Solar panel. All right. Sorry. Pardon the interruption. Like I said, it's Saturday. It's loosey-goosey. I do what I want. Right? All right, so let's do a tiny little hatchet man inside this little heart on this crazy little dangly house thing. Just trying to decide what color I want to do it in. And you know what? I'm kind of thinking. So it's kind of pale and maybe hard to see. No, you can see it. So there are green flowers and blue flowers all around this wreath, and then it's wrapped with this ribbon. I'm thinking maybe we'll do the green with this green, and then the blue we'll paint over with this purple. Get some Riddle Box colors going on there. Or we could do Carnival of Carnage. We could do pink, and then we could do blue, and again black ribbon. Hey, what's up, Adam? Just having a little internal debate as to how I want to proceed here. Which color scheme do you prefer, Adam? I prefer Riddle Box just because that's my favorite, but I also, you know, I can't paint everything my favorite. I need to paint other people's favorite, too. I mean, I guess we could do Jeckel Brothers also. I could do, like, a red and a... I think this yellow is actually more vibrant. Do, like, a red and yellow. And then a black ribbon. Jeckel Brothers? Alright, that decides it. We're gonna paint this, amazing Jeckel Brothers colors. So be it. Or I could do the ribbon in red, and then I could do... Oh, sorry, let me change the focus here. I could do 2 different shades of yellow to kind of give it more of a flamey... Yep. That's what we're going to do. Talked myself into it. I like that idea. A lot. A lot. Oh, jeez. I've been mildly viral on Facebook lately, so I'm trying to keep up with that, too. Also trying to promote some other people. And that creates a lot of messaging for me. So many things happen. Okay. Amazing Jeckel Brothers, heart, wreath heart, and then a hatchet man in the middle of the heart here. I like it a lot. I like that plan. I like it. Let's start with the red. Oh, I got another. All right. Adam, I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday, my friend. And any other creeps and listeners that are on the stream right now as well. Obviously, no one is required to chat. You can just have this stream going while you just relax for a while. That's my goal in this stream for myself, is to relax myself. I am just stressing myself out today thinking about things. And the best way for me to deal with that stress is painting little precious juggalos. Yeah, yesterday when I was, I had to do some long distance driving for my job in a company car. I was cranking some sweet, sweet Juggalo tunes myself. Haven't really listened to anything today, though. Well, I take that back. I've listened to some recordings from the gathering from last night. Man, that Ouija Max show looked like it was pretty sweet. Trying to understand the physics of this ribbon here. It seems to be performing some unnatural things. What's up, the real Ianco? Or ethereal? Like ethereal? Either way, welcome in. And, yeah, hopefully the music isn't stressful. It's supposed to be peaceful. But yeah, I wanted music that kind of had a little bit of like a carnival tint kind of feel, atmosphere. But I know some of it sounds a little 8-bit. Either way, nice to have you here. That's right, the more the merrier indeed. Whoa! Almost dropped her. That was close. That was close. That would have been the exact opposite of making my day less stressful. Dropping the piece would have created a lot of stress, for sure. I know. There have been a couple of times where I have actually broken pieces. I don't think any of them have happened during a live stream. But what has done it in the past is this this desk that I paint on is a very heavy, like World War II era steel desk that came with the house. Army Dog! Hey, man.
Woo woo!
Long time no see. Hope everything's good with you, sir. But yeah, so this desk is very heavy, very big. It will always stay with the house because there is no way this thing is ever moving. But yeah, if I catch a corner on the desk with one of these ceramic pieces, it will just demolish it every time. Yeah, I've been meaning to check in on you, Army Doc, just to make sure everything is okay. I've just kind of been wrapped up in my own little world lately. I've had a lot going on in mine. Actually, you've got a little bit of a medical background. Not a little bit. You do have a medical background. I work for the health department. I think I've brought that up before. And we are dealing with a bit of a tuberculosis outbreak in our area. So that's been a little stressful. It's a very nuanced situation. And those nuances are making life difficult. Part of the nuance is the fact that I work for the government. And because of the scope of the outbreak, different elements of the government have become involved. So, jurisdiction issues, pissing contests, things like that. As a veteran, I know you understand what I am talking about. Oh, wow. Yeah, the tuberculosis is very controllable through medication, but boy, the process is kind of intense and lengthy. We're also dealing with some improperly treated TB is part of our cluster, which means it has become drug resistant. It is. Yes. Yeah. Shoot, man, even testing for it is expensive. So yeah, when I say my life has been a little stressful lately, that is what I'm referring to. That, there's always some personal things too. We all have personal things. But today, or at least right now, for the next little bit of foreseeable future, all of that stuff is left outside of the Juggalo dungeon. Right now, it's all about painting this little juggalette with a nice, amazing Jeckel Brothers themed wreath heart. Adam, actually, you're not all wrong there. The first world has done a very good job of eradicating tuberculosis. The third world, it is a very prevalent disease. Oh, nice! Army Doc! That's a big occasion right there. But yeah, TB, we here in the States, we had a pretty big campaign to eradicate TB that was very successful. But, you know, because of the nature of things, we have a lot of people that come to our country from countries that have not as many advantages as we do. And because of that, they bring some of the third world with them into our first world. And because a lot of us just kind of think that tuberculosis is no longer a concern, we're kind of not very well guarded anymore. Which it's harder to transmit than you would think. So there's that. I'm not saying anybody needs to freak out. You're probably not going to get TB. But yeah, because we did such a good job eradicating it, now our generation is kind of ignorant of it. 'Tis what it is. Alright, let's squirt out some other colors here. Uh-oh. Looks like this one's got a mustard plug. Let me get my handy dandy little paint unjamming tool. Here we go. And that did it. Alright, so we got some of that. I'm gonna get some of this. Okay, so blue flowers will do the more orange yellow, and then green. Actually, the other way around. Green will do this yellow that has more orange in it. And then blue will do the very bright yellow. Oh, also a quick reminder. Monday, I'll start the special custom piece for the movie Off-Ramp. It is a Juggalo movie that is very, very well shot. It's not like, it's indie, but it looks very, very professional. Because it is professional. Anyway, they're doing a premiere for the movie in LA September 6th. And I have been in contact with the production. I'm actually going to be painting a custom Precious Juggalo of the two main characters from the movie. Trey and Silas are their names. So starting Monday, I'm going to be working on that, live streaming it. Might have some people from the movie joining the stream. Either way, if I could have everybody show up for that, it would be great. It's kind of the first time I've really kind of ventured out to try to do something a little crazy. Thank you, Army Doc. Yeah, it's weird. And the funny thing is, they came to me, not the other way around. Even though I was aware of them, I just never really thought that, you know, my little thing would mean anything to them. But they are super excited because I offered, after we started talking, they were just letting me know that they were doing a showing in Kansas City where I live, and they wanted to invite me to it. So cool, free ticket, nice. Obviously, I'll go to a free movie anytime, but the fact that it's a very well shot Juggalo movie, I'm super excited about that. But yeah, because they offered that ticket, I was like, well, you know what? What if I painted a custom Precious Juggalo for you guys? And they're like, oh, no way. They were actually more excited that I would paint that for them. And I guess the entire production is aware of what I do. So I assume somebody on the production showed pictures to everybody else while they were shooting the movie, which is also just crazy. So they think they're getting a big treat by having me paint them something. I'm just some little one weird guy in Kansas City. You guys are the cool guys that made a really, really nice movie. But yeah, I'm super stoked about that. They're actually, the director of the movie is at the gathering right now. And so he keeps sharing videos and stuff, and so we keep commenting on each other's posts. It's so weird. It's very weird, very, very cool. Very, very cool. You know, this is a guy that's like been on crew for like Kevin Smith movies and stuff. Like, just weird, you know? Life can be pretty amazing sometimes. All right. Meanwhile, we're working on this together. So let's just keep on going, keep on trucking. Now, Adam, as I'm adding this yellow in, it's not working for me. Does this make you think of Jeckel Brothers, or does this just make you think of I don't know, fall colors? Like, at the moment, it's not popping for me, and I can't decide what would cement it as the amazing Jeckel Brothers. Like, I know it would be better if I could make it look more like flames, but I don't think... with what's presented in front of me, I don't know if I could really do anything that could necessarily adequately portray flames. I don't know. And then, you know, the next thought would be, well, what if I did a Jeckel Brothers face inside on here? It is way too small. There's no way. I definitely know my limits now, painting that last riddle box thing that I did. That was just a hair too small, and it made the quality not great. Wasn't very good at painting that scale. And now I know it, which is good. So now I know my limitations a little better when it comes to producing these things. Yeah. That's funny, Doc. You know, that used to be my limitation, too. I never thought I had what it took to paint things. And then I painted a Juggalo face. And it's crazy to think about, but that was like 2 years ago now. It's been that long I've been painting these things. Just a crazy, crazy thought. See, I'm telling you, I never thought I did either. I mean, I don't think I'm great. But a lot of people disagree with me when I say that. Oh, there it is. I knew there was a spot that was just kind of lacking. Okay. Oh, take a very quick break. Actually, if you're interested, I did do a thing where you won't be able to hear this, but you can watch this for a little bit. This is the trailer for Off-Ramp. The sound doesn't work. Today I am drinking, it's not Faygo, it is a frosty cream soda. And it is tasty. And you know what, Ninja, you're right. Yeah. We're right in more than one way there, Ninja. For sure. But yeah, Off-Ramp is about two Juggalo friends trying to make their way to the gathering. They have some trouble along the way. Yada, yada, yada. And really, like I said, just looking at the cinematography there, it looks so good. And just while we're here, if you're in any of these areas, it's not currently under a full release yet. It's doing the festival circuit and small screenings here and there, like the one in Kansas City that I'll be going to. If there's any of them in your area, highly recommend that you go see it, go support this important piece. There aren't too often that things of this quality happen in the Juggalo world outside of, Psychopathic and all those entities. So when it does happen, it's something that needs as much support as possible from the Juggalo community to encourage it to keep happening. And I know ICP has made some movies, but those movies were really made kind of tongue-in-cheek and kind of a campy, jokey nature. This really is like the first time that Juggalos have been represented in such a cinematic, artistic light. And if you want any more details, really easy to find their website. It's just offrampfilm.com. They also have really cool merch. So in the movie, just like in real life, Faygo refused a partnership, so they couldn't use Faygo in the movie, so they use a fake version called Juggo. And the characters in the movie, they wear t-shirts that look like t-shirts Juggalos would wear, but they're, not of licensed things. So they're unique to the movie while they're selling those shirts as merch, and I think that's a brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant. And they're just good designs anyway. You know what we could do? Try to do the flame motif on the house in the middle here, in the middle of the heart. Try to make it look like a house on fire, and then do a black hatchet man in the middle. That might kind of pull it together, you know? Maybe. Try that. Sorry, I gotta check some messages again. Give me 1 second. Oh, social media. A daggone full-time job, you know? You know, Adam, yeah, I've been wanting to do some Precious Juggalos merch. But, you know, it's an expense. It's definitely an expense. Okay. Yeah, I mean, first off, I just want stickers. Basic stickers. I think that would be very cool. Then I could include a sticker in every package. It'd be something nice I could give to people when I'm out and about. You know, nothing crazy. Then I think some t-shirts would be cool too. Of like a cartoon version of my Show Me Your Butthole Precious Juggalo figurines, you know? Alright, so to start, we're just kind of doing red all over this house. Then we'll try to get some flame look over the top of the red with the yellow and orange. Need a little bit more red. Just a touch. There we go. That's a red house, but I got some red paint on her dress. Let's see if I can't clean that up pretty easily. Best way to clean that up is with a extremely dirty brush, apparently. Whose brilliant idea was that, Shovel? Oh, I tell you what, sometimes I surprise myself. Oh yeah, it'll happen, Adam. It'll definitely happen eventually. I mean, I do fully intend on going to the gathering next year. And so, if nothing else, as preparation for the gathering, I will definitely be making stickers specifically to give out while I'm at the gathering next year. I do have a button press too. I could make buttons. That'd be. I've always been a sucker for buttons. Actually, now that I say that out loud, why have I not done that yet? That's kind of dumb. Oh my word, it just keeps getting worse in there. Alright. When all else fails, the alcohol wipe prevails. Gotta be very careful with the alcohol wipe. It basically strips any paint it touches. Okay. Alright. Take another drink here. Alright, simulated flames on this house. Let's go. Need you to stand still, little house. That got too big. Uh-oh. Well, that can only mean one thing. I've already been streaming for an hour. That's crazy. Okay. Does that look like a tiny burning house? And remember, I'll be painting a little black hatchet man over the top. It's really there's no way I'm gonna make like realistic real life looking flames. So throw that aside. It just needs to give the impression of the idea of this thing's on fire. I think it's all right for that, actually. So let's see what it looks like with a tiny little hatchet. And for that, I think it's time to go full nerd and put my my magnifying headset on. It's everyone's favorite dumb thing. My light working? Can't even see. Oh, well, that thing's in the way. Okay. All right, here we go. I know you love them, Army Doc. I mean, I like them too. They definitely serve a purpose, and they do really well for that purpose. All right, we're just going to do a tiny dab of black, because this won't take much at all. All right, and yeah. That's, you know, the Riddlebox colors are pretty iconic and just really easy. It doesn't really matter what the ratios are, as long as pink and purple, green and purple are happening. I think everybody is familiar enough to know, oh yeah, Riddlebox. And it's just a good combo of colors anyway. Alright, even though I know what a Hatchet Man looks like, still like having reference pictures available. While I do this, let's get tiny. Put him right there. A little brush. Oh, we got a new subscriber. If you're in here, thank you. While I'm doing this, I also have to be kind of careful to touch things as little as possible, because the oils on my hand will remove this paint. And I definitely don't want that. Oh my gosh, this might be the smallest Hatchet Man I've ever done. This is crazy small. So far though, it's coming out pretty good. I know y'all can't see it, but I will show it to you here momentarily, and I promise it's worth the wait. It's actually working out pretty good. Getting to the hard part though, the blade of the hatchet. It's a very specific shape. I mean, actually it's a cleaver, but you know, we all know. All right. Now, paint his head. Okay. All right, are you guys ready for this? I've not done any Dark Lotus, but you're not the first one to ask for that. It's gonna happen. It definitely will. It just hasn't happened yet. But look at that. Let me give you a little bit of light. Get in nice and tight. Try to get it where you can see it. Look at that. Tiny little hatchet man in the middle of a little flaming house. Pretty good. Pretty good. So now, taking a step back, let's zoom out a little bit. Look at it in its totality. Without the face paint on, obviously the face paint will kind of tie things together a little bit better. Just looking at it as it is, does this inspire the thought of, the amazing Jeckel brothers? I don't know. I think it would be possible. See, the thing is, I try not to do too much painting on these things. Because it's a slippery slope. And I see what you mean, like, yeah, adding like flames creeping up the hem of the dress and up the sleeves of her arms would definitely cinch it better. But then my thought is, well, if I'm going to paint those flames, I kind of want to paint the entire dress, you know? Another thing we could do is incorporate the bows that are currently in her hair. I could try to make those look flaming. And try. I tell you what, for the time being, let's step back from worrying about the amazing Jeckel brothers, and we'll focus back in on the face paint and just get that finalized. Boy, I do like that hatchet, man. That is pretty tight, all up in there. And it does, again, like, it gives the impression of a house on fire. It doesn't necessarily look like a house on fire, but it gives the impression of a house on fire. Yeah, I kind of thought about that too, Adam. Just, I don't know. Because since I already have elements of the piece painted with the same colors that I would use for that, then it kind of starts to get a little muddled that you're seeing those colors repeated so much. So, I don't know. Okay. Alright, back to what I was saying. Let's tidy up her face paint and get that more cemented. And then we can kind of move on. Oh, 1 second again. All the things. Okay. Wow. We got 2 new subscribers today while I've been streaming. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. White paint. Definitely need to get that out. Definitely need the white paint. Ugh. Yeah, this paintbrush is a mess. Not going to use this paintbrush. A little too blown out, it makes unclean lines. Good, this brush is doing better. Yeah, I know, Army Doc. The budget has been getting increasingly tighter as the days go by. And so every time I think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get brush conditioner and I'm gonna get a new set of brushes, and I'm going to take care of them from day one. Then there's a bill. Then my Juggalo fun money is going towards that bill instead. Such is life. That's just how it is right now. It'll get better. Insurance. I can't remember what you're talking about. Oh, that, so, yeah, that actually has nothing to do with my insurance. That was a company car on company time. And it was the other driver's fault. So yeah, that doesn't affect my my bottom line at all. Or at least it hasn't yet. I guess I shouldn't assume too much, but if everything goes the way it should, it will not affect my bottom line. In fact, I haven't even reported it to my insurance. Okay, is this paint just too, or this water too dirty? That should be okay. Right? Now, if it had been the other way around, then yeah, I would be up shit creek without a paddle situation. Alright, let's do our final coat of paint here. Oh! It's got a bunch of white paint on our wreath, so I'll be repainting that. And I've got some weird white chunks that keep showing up. Get off of there, please. And you too. Thank you. Not really. I have a cousin that is a published author, and she did it through a website. I can't remember the name of the website. But I mean, it would be an option. I like I said, I can't remember the name of the website, but it's one where I don't know, it's kind of like an open forum where people can just upload their writings or their novels or whatever, and it kind of like blog style, and then other authors that are part of that website can read it, and then, you know, it either sinks or floats kind of a thing, and sometimes people like my cousin can get a deal out of it. And her book was actually optioned, and she's written a series out of it, but, you know, it's nothing. She's not like a millionaire or anything. There's potential, but nothing has really taken off yet for her. Although she's just really happy to be published. Oh yeah? Always wanted to be a writer. And that's how you ended up in the army? Made a deal with the judge? Yeah. That's definitely a thing in the poetry world. Good grief, Mike. It's non-stop notifications right now. But nothing important. Nothing about what I'm actually waiting for. Okay. You've got the wreath is painted. The house is painted. The face is ready for black. All right. Back to black. Her face is dry. I think I'm just going to go with a standard Violent J. Just because that's the easiest thing for me, and I feel like I kind of need easy in this moment. So we're going to go with that. Got a gnat problem down in the dungeon again. It's been a minute since I've had this problem. Okay, I think we're going to switch to a different light magnifier here. Oh my goodness. The brush strokes on this face are terrible. Terrible, I tell you. This is not a face that's ready for paint, y'all. Now that I look at it again and closer under magnification, I am not satisfied. Oh, cool, and I had black paint on my finger. Come on, dude. Shovel, what are you doing? Looking like a guy that paints on a different channel. Gee. Settle down, son. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna water down some white paint. We're gonna try do a better job painting a final coat of white paint that isn't all dirty. Exactly, yeah. I might just... We're getting closer and closer to the time when a big thing may or may not happen for me at the gathering. So I think as that time approaches, I'm getting a little more ridiculous. Which, that's the whole reason why we're streaming right now. Is to not focus on that stress. So either way, it's a very, very good thing that's fixing to happen at the gathering. But I just have nervous energy. I used to get like this when I knew a fight was going to happen when I worked in jail. You're like a caged tiger. I knew it was coming, I just didn't know when exactly. I wanted to be ready to respond. That's kind of how I feel right now, although it's a lot less life-threatening. Hey Doc, how's Urkel doing, by the way? That thing, it's still getting liked and shared on Facebook. People are big fans of the Urkel and Pee-wee that I've done. Although some people are very upset that they think that I ruined a priceless vintage toy. The Pee-wee was never actually for sale. It was owned by someone already, and they wanted a Juggalo face on it, so they sent it to me to be painted. So it was like a commission. Oh wow. And that means I've been going for an hour and a half. That's crazy. We are doing a marathon on this Saturday. All right. We'll let that dry. Hopefully that looks a little better. Oh, if it doesn't, kind of give up at this point. I don't think I'll be able to make it any better. Tell you what. While we're letting that dry, let's go ahead and we'll update the map. Because I've got new pins to drop. 3 of them, in fact. Maybe I'll do 2 and I'll leave 1 for Monday, just in case nothing else sells. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so give me 1 second while I pull up the locations. I also very much need a haircut, so when I stand in front of the map, you're going to see the back of my head. And sides of my head. You're gonna see that I need a haircut. Real bad. Oh, there it is. All right, the first one we're going to do is Fayetteville, Arkansas. I've been to Fayetteville quite a few times. Oh, let's see. Fayetteville, Arkansas, right? Oh, my pen is right there. Been to a lot of really good concerts in Fayetteville. So there's one. And then the next one is going to be Fort Wayne, Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Something tells me there's a dot for that, and there is. Right there. That is the 6th pin in Indiana. Indiana might be the most popular state at this point. So there you go. That's that. 2 new pins up in the net. That's always nice to do. Whoa, I shouldn't show private information. Whoopsies. Don't rewind that back and look. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that's where you're at. Alright, she's still just a little damp. Just a touch. The bad thing about letting her dry is my black paint that I squeezed out is itself getting dry. Alright. The nose is at least dry enough. The nose knows. Yeah, that is not good. It's lopsided. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, nice. That would be nice to hear, yeah. go. We're making pretty good progress here. Gosh, when I'm done, I need to put a lot of paint back. Got paint all over my desk. Little paint bottles. Alright, she's got her mouth. Sorry, I keep getting my hair in the way. Like I said, I definitely need a haircut. Boy, I've thought about it. The only thing really stopping me from doing anything really drastic with my hair is the fact that my barber is also my wife. And as much as I appreciate a free haircut, that's about what those haircuts are worth. Hey! What's up, Moon Crater? Yeah, you're actually kind of coming in on the tail end of it. Tail end of a... Man, sorry, I just keep jamming my hair right into the camera. Almost 2 hours. We're 10 minutes away from a 2-hour stream. But this is what we've accomplished. Moon, look at this tiny, teeny, tiny little hatchet man on this flaming house inside this this wreath. How about that? Okay, I see a little... What's gonna be difficult... Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. Little difficult spot to touch up, but... Quick little touch up under here. Once this touch-up is done, I think I'm gonna be done. Hey! Look at that! Well, Moon just answered that for us all. Moon came in, thought it was a Jeckel Brothers wreath. You're correct. That is the color scheme. And the fact that you picked up on that, suddenly we all feel better about this because we weren't satisfied. But yeah, that's why the house is on fire, and yeah, that is in fact one of the tiniest hatchet men I've ever painted. So all right, we all feel good then. You know what?
Job's done.
Boom. It's that easy. Thanks for coming in at the last minute, Moon Crater. And, yeah, it was kind of, thought maybe would have to paint a little more to get more of a Jeckel Brothers feel, but no, if you come in out of nowhere and you just go, yeah, amazing Jeckel Brothers. All right then. Done. It wasn't really just me doubting myself. It was also, it just doubting that this, because the subject matter wasn't really, or the original piece didn't really lend itself to anything Jeckel Brothers related. But Adam suggested that color scheme, and I think it was a great suggestion. We just weren't really confident that we could adequately communicate that that's what this was. But if that's what you saw, unprompted as you entered, then that confirms everything. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. I think, right, and that's kind of the thing. I try to keep, like, even this feels like a huge splash of color compared to all my other stuff. I try to keep it pretty low key, even though a lot of people seem to disagree with me. I think it's the best way to go, because when it's sitting on a shelf amongst all these other precious moments, you know, I want it to be like, you know, you just add this into the shelf and grandma doesn't really necessarily notice that that somebody added a Juggalo Jeckel Brothers piece into her collection. Well, I mean, the gnomes are a little different. That's kind of a situation of a different color. Oh, oddly enough, the Kansas City Chiefs are beating the Detroit Lions. No way. No way. Unbelievable. Alright, well then, that'll do it. That's it for that. Just one thing before I sign off, just another reminder. Monday starts a series of extremely important streams to my channel. We're going to be cross-promoting the off-road movie, the Juggalo movie, Off-Road. One more time, let's just take a peek over here. This is their website, offrampfilm.com, if you're interested in seeing any of the places that you can watch the movie currently before it is widely released on September 6th. There are still some showings. The director, Nathan, did an interview with Humble Among. If you're a fan of Juggalo things, if you should be familiar with Humble Among. If you're not, look up that interview on YouTube. It's a great interview, and it's a great movie. So starting Monday, I'll be painting a special piece for the movie, and it's kind of a big deal. It's the first time I'm really doing anything of this nature as Precious Juggalos, so I need all the help I can get. I need all the support I can get, as many numbers as I can have to pump this thing up would be great. And also, if you can, go watch the movie. Support them by watching the movie. So yeah, Monday, we're going to start working on this. This is going to turn into Off-Ramp. So the two main characters are Trey and Silas. So I believe it's Silas and Trey will be here. And then we're going to turn this into an old school film reel. We're going to sculpt and do all that stuff. And yeah, that's the plan. And I might actually do, well, maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's a big deal Monday. Please be here for that. I would very much appreciate it. Also, if you can, you know, share it out. It's already scheduled, so it's on my channel. Share the stream. Get it out in the Juggalo community. I need as many lows and lets as I can with eyes on my stream. And then hopefully that will turn into those eyes watching this movie, because that's ultimately what's important. It's not that I necessarily want the acclaim. It's this movie I think is a very important thing for the Juggalo community, and we need to support it, because it's a level of art and craftsmanship that just doesn't happen often. Yeah, so there you go. There's gonna be something today too. Soon enough, I'll probably be posting a lot of stuff on all my socials. So get ready for that. It will hopefully be a pretty big deal all the way around. So yeah, all the things. Thank you anyway for supporting me just by being here today. That's a big deal. So I do love and appreciate you guys. And I know when I ask you to be here to support the whole off-ramp thing, I know I can trust you to do just that, because you guys are very supportive, and I very much appreciate that. Yeah, so love you guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. And that's it. So, oh, shout outs to Adam and Doc, Army Doc, and Moon Crater. But we had some new folks at the beginning. Ninja was here early on. I think he was the first one here. And then we had, oh, Cupid was here. And then the real Ian Co. stopped in momentarily. So shout outs to all them. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you come back and watch us again sometime. All right, for real though. Love you guys. I'll see you later.